Good morning, good morning. Today I'm going to be working on my proper car, the one that I drive daily. And the repair today, it's not super urgent for me, but this is called a sway bar link. And as you see, it's super rusty. It's still intact, but it's just, I had the new ones ready. And I just figured, since I'm doing stuff already on the car, I figured I might as well just change them out. These are very inexpensive to buy. I think they're like 12, 13 for most cars. Whereas if you go to mechanic, they're gonna charge you maybe 40 per each, which of course they're better quality, but I think these would be good for, I don't know, 100,000 kilometers, or I don't know, like 60,000 miles, whatever that translates to. So I've done the left side already. This is how it looks, and this is how the new one looks. So it's, in theory, very easy to do. You have a bolt here and a bolt up there. They're gonna have to remove. So first, you need to get the car up a little bit, and you need to take off this tire. So that's where we're gonna start. You don't need this machine right here, but it does make the job a lot quicker. So I like to sit on the tire just to be more comfortable. Okay. So the sway bar link sits right here. Okay, it's going down here, and you have one bolt that's behind here, and you have one here, and I'm pretty sure they are like 17 millimeter. The catch is sometimes you have to give resistance while you're pushing it. So what I like to do is I like to see if I can get it off without having to do that. Just get it sort of on loose, right? And then if I'm lucky, it'll come off. If not, I'll use like an Insects or a Torx to hold this part while I'm screwing that part. I'll show you what that looks like. This one is a little bit more tricky to get to, but it just depends on your car, really. We'll get it out for sure. But yeah, so we're gonna start with the top one. The thing about cars where I'm from is they have a lot of rust, but this one, when this was changed, was actually off, so it shouldn't be too tight. So let's get to that as well. Like I said, I think it's a 17 millimeter or something similar to that. So mine actually came off really easy. Mine was a 15. It's just sitting like this, you know. And then here, for my model, I have a little connector for the ABS wire. So this, right now, we just need to get it in like that. But as you can see, it's kind of sitting at an angle. So I was actually struggling on the other side to get it off first. But I learned something that I don't know how I didn't understand before. If you turn the steering wheel, this one is going to be more aligned. And that way it's just going to be a lot easier. So I was using a lot of force trying to hammer it out. But it's better to use your brains. So this one was easy. This one is going to be more difficult, since I don't know if my machine is going to get to that part. So I have this, which is, you know, super long, strong, but also it's flexible, so you can get to more awkward spaces and get that out as well. So let's have a go at that. I'm gonna see first if I can turn the steering wheel and still get the machine in there. That should be a lot easier. Whew. This thing's giving me quite a beating. So what I do, I got it in like that, and just trying to push it, which I cannot do. One arm only, but you get the picture. And it is moving, so I just need to be more aggressive, and it'll come out in just a second. Since the bolt is spinning, you either get, like I said, a Torx in there, but I just, I don't know, it don't fit. So I have a adjustable one here, a little spanner. So I'm gonna hold this one hand, so it kind of holds it in place, and then I'm gonna get the bolt loose from the other side. So it's gonna go, but damn, this is always tough. This one haven't been off in, I don't know, since the original probably. So, I don't know, 19 years ago or something like that. All Alright, now that was a test for the H's. Broke down. Here, got it out. Finally, that was all thanks to this one. Damn, she's a strong one, but this, she got some power as well. So now it's time to put in the new one and we'll go from there. Alright, there you can see the new sway bar link. There was a lot of fiddling, a lot of turning the wheel to find the right angle, and I got the bottom one first, and then eventually I was able to slide in the top one. You see, I greased her up a little bit so that for future work, hopefully it's not going to be rusty. That was the real issue with this one, because there's it's just hold on so tight and you can't really see what you're doing. So yeah, that was pretty it for the sway bar links. Now it's time to put it all back together, get all of the tools back in the box, put the wheel back on, jack her down, and that's, yeah, essentially that's it. Like I said, super cheap work, and we'll see how it drives. Here we are, driving it. Feels real nice, to be honest. Just trying to block. So basically, the only signs that I had from those were sometimes when you parked and you turned the steering wheel as if you were gonna parallel park, it would have like a little bit of, resistance. It was like a tiny bit of a cluck. So we'll see. I won't parallel park today, but I could only see those being like had to be changed eventually. So what else? I'm gonna hook up my computer to the car right now, because I also had the battery out to charge it, and I'm gonna remove all the codes that may have came up. But other than that, she's good. So the last thing that I'm gonna do with this car before I take it on a big road trip is some things I have in there, which transmission oil. I don't know if these cars have had them changed or not, but I'm just gonna change it out maybe next week. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that was it. Cheers. Thank you for watching.